Welcome to our episode of Bourbon Saturdays, and this week I decided to take a look at Halloweentown, and maybe next year I'll take a look at Halloweentown 2. Unfortunately, I don't have 3 or 4, so I don't know if I'll ever get around to covering those, but we'll see. I might find a copy of them real cheap, at Walmart or Goodwill at some point. You never know what'll pop up there sometimes with re-releases. But as far as the Halloweentown itself goes, I have to admit my feelings about it are mixed. I imagine if I was a lot younger, I'd enjoy it more. After all, it's definitely a film made more for the little kids, because it's not very scary, especially with the way they set up the villain. Seriously, he's just not very intimidating at all, especially with Luke constantly talking over him in his one big scene. Just like, gosh darn it, Luke, would you just please shut up? You're ruining his villain moment, This is the point where he can really cheese and ham it up, be really over the top with his maniacal laughs and everything. Just really try to chew the entire scene up, with his mighty jaws. Just really delivering the ham and cheese with as much force as possible. He's like, I'm going to shove it down your throat with how much I can overact with this scene. And then Luke's just like, 2 by 2, 3 by 3.
2 by 2 and 3 by 3.
Like, shut up. Sure, the villain tells him to shut up as well, as I can show here.
Will you shut up?
But at that point, the scene's already been ruined. You're too late, man. You should have told him to shut up well before that, or, if you wanted to save the scene, you should have smacked him with a silencing spell, so when he tried to talk again, nothing came out. Like, you start clapping his hands like nothing. Like, yeah, that's how, a real villain deals with his disobedient henchmen that are ruining his moment. He makes sure they know that they'll be silenced until he decides to let them have their voice back again. And that's after they've really earned it by licking those boots clean. But yeah, it's just like, seriously, the best potential villain moment just gets ruined because they just don't know how to set it up, I guess. Or maybe they're just trying to make a joke out of it. It is meant to be like a family movie, so gotta be kid-friendly, so we gotta turn the villain into, an absolute joke. It also doesn't help that some of the dialogue feels really dated nowadays. I suppose that's to be expected. This is a film from 1998, after all, so it's pretty old at this point. So, yeah, that stock parental advice we get, from Agatha to our daughter, just...
Oh, being normal is vastly overrated.
Especially after Dragon Ball Evolution, you really don't want to hear lines like that. Just, no. Of course, speaking of no, that's how Calabar gets taken out, just screaming no repeatedly. I wonder if George Lucas decided to steal that idea for Darth Vader. Probably not. It's just a pretty cliche line to throw in there. Sort of like, with Batman Robin, gotta have Poison Ivy say curses. Just packing on the cliches. I suppose it's a way to ham up his performance again, but at that point, the guy's dead to me, okay? Luke ruined his one good moment to set up an impression, and it no longer matters what he does. It is over for him. And the film's special effects, even back then probably wouldn't have looked really good, but nowadays with the modern technology we got our hands, these effects look really bad and dated. Just, ugh. I know I shouldn't worry so much about the effects, but they just stand out for just how, bad they are, and how they were pulled off. The flying scene, the cookie scene, when, the villain pulls the talisman out of the pumpkin, or when they get the talisman back, all that just really sticks out. Just horribly. The CGI bust at the end also is not particularly appealing either. Damn you, early CGI. You're so ugly and glaringly, placed in the film in a way that makes it look really, really fake. So yeah, I have mixed feelings, like I said. I imagine little kids would enjoy this a lot more than I did rewatching it. In fact, I started skipping around with it a bit near the end just to get to the good bits and pieces that I remembered. Even then, those bits and pieces weren't as good as I remembered because, Luke. and just how dated everything feels. Till next time, then. See ya.
No!